Your business is a pain. I'm Dr. Vicky of Complete Wellness Chiropractic Center, and I know firsthand how much physical pain our businesses can cause as business owners. I see it in myself as an entrepreneur, and I see it day in and day out with every entrepreneur that I treat. Our businesses, running our businesses, cause us real physical pain. And you probably think it's from an accumulation of generalized stress-induced tension, wearing your shoulders up by your ears, or from the physical demands of your job. And you're partly right. But what if I also told you it has just as much to do with that as it does with how much is in your business bank account, with what fears you have about your business, and what blocks in your mind that you're putting up about your business. It has every bit to do with the physical causes as it does with your brain and your business body connection. We hear about mind-body connection quite a bit. There's a business-body connection as well. How your mind is interpreting what's going on in your business, how you're feeling about your business, shows up in the physical as well. There's hidden meanings behind these physical pains that you're having from your business that are trying to teach you ways to break through those business blocks that you might not even realize that you have. So in this video series, we're going to discuss some of the most common physical pains that your business can be causing. We're going to discuss the physical causes of those physical pains and how you can find relief from those right now at home. We're also going to discuss the hidden meanings behind those physical pains, what they're trying to tell you about your business, and how you can break through those blocks and start to move from pain into profit. So in this video, we're going to talk about your foundation. What I mean by that is your hips down. So maybe you wake up in the morning, you get out of bed, and those first steps are just killing your feet. Or maybe your feet are just barking at the end of a long day. Maybe it's moved up into your knees, and now your knees are achy and creaky. Your hips are just screaming at you no matter which way you sit, no matter which way you lay. That's what I'm talking about with foundation pains. And what are some physical causes of those? Most often, the physical cause of foundation pains is a really crappy support to your foundation. I'm talking really crummy shoes. Most of us are in dress shoes when we're in business for ourselves. And that can be anything from ballet flats with no support at all, no cushion at all, men's dress shoes, which also usually don't have any cushion to the sole whatsoever, they're hard-soled. The athletic looking dress shoes, like those cute Skechers kind of things, those really don't have much support or cushion to them either. And a lot of women are wearing high heels as well in professions, whether they just really like the looks of them, really like how they make them feel, or they might be in a profession that really encourages that they wear high heels or outright demands that they wear high heels. So we're wearing these really crummy shoes. We're off doing our normal day-to-day stuff, running around, running errands, getting copy paper, getting ink, getting all of that stuff, meeting with clients, meeting with potentials, in these really crummy shoes, and then we're off to the networking events and the vendor fairs, and they are all on concrete floors with no carpet padding whatsoever. Even if they do have carpet, there's no pad under there, and you're just pounding your feet all day. You get home, you kick your shoes off, your feet are just screaming at you. Again, maybe it's moved up into your knees and your knees are creaking. You plop down on the couch and oh, your hip is killing you. And you finally go to bed, okay, maybe I'll pop a couple ibuprofen and sleep it off, or whatever anti-inflammatory you like to use. Some of my patients really like wine. You have your nightcap, you lay down, and it's still aching, and you can't just find that comfortable place to sleep, and now you're losing out on sleep, and you wake up tired and groggy the next morning, and you're reaching for another cup of coffee for the umpteenth time, and you're cranky as all get out, and you're not at your business best because you're freaking hurting. So how do we fix this? One of the simplest ways to treat the physical causes of these foundation pains that are coming up from your business, obviously get good insoles for your shoes. Even high heels, they make stick-on insoles that are going to give you some cushion. and kicking off those crappy shoes as often as you can throughout the day. Only wear them when you really have to. If I'm somewhere where I have to wear high heels, I'm clumsy, I'm not a heels girl, I fall over, but on occasion I wear them. I actually have a pair of more comfortable shoes in my car, and I don't even drive with those high heels on. It just gives my feet that much more of a break. Another thing you can do that's really helpful for foot pain, which again can translate up into knee pain, can translate up into hip pain even higher than that, is to work out the knots in your feet a lot like you would work out the knots in your shoulders or have a massage therapist work out the knots in your shoulders. You can do this at home with a massage ball. This little guy, this little spiky ball, I really like this. A lot of my patients really like this. What is cool about this as opposed to just a flat ball like a tennis ball is these little nubbies really get into those knots in the sole of your feet and help loosen those up. So with this guy, all you have to do at the end of the day, kick those shoes off while you're sitting there watching TV, lay the ball on the floor, put the sole of your foot on top of it, and just gently roll it around. Now with all things, make sure that you have your doctor's okay before you do any kind of stretching or exercising. Make sure it's okay for you and your particular body. And if it hurts, don't do it. General disclaimer. But for most people, they don't have any problem with this. Again, make sure it's okay for you. Just roll that ball around on the sole of your foot. Add more pressure if it feels good for you to have a little more pressure to break up those knots. A little less pressure if it's too intense, and that'll really help loosen up those sore, tired, achy feet and relieve not only your foot pain, but your knees and your hips as well. Now, what is the hidden message behind pains in our foundation? What are these pains in our feet and our knees and our hips trying to tell us about our business and what's holding us back there? For a lot of people, it can be that there's something in your business that you just cannot stand. It could be that you're feeling uncertain about something in business. There will always be business uncertainty. That's part of the gig. But you're feeling exceptionally uncertain about something. And it could also be you have a fear of moving forward in some aspect of your business. Now, these mind-body, business-body, hidden meanings are very individual, and the techniques to break through those blocks are very individual as well. So I know you're going to have questions about, well, what does my particular pain mean about me and my unique situation and my unique business? What does this mean for me and my situation? So to help you answer that, I am going to gift you with a 15-minute breakthrough your blocks call with me. I'll give you the information for that in just a moment, where we are going to discuss what your biggest pain is right now that you're experiencing as you go through your business day. I'll let you know what some of the physical causes might be for that and how you can start getting relief from those on your own at home right now. And I'll also give you insight on what the hidden meanings are from that business body connection, what those hidden meanings might be, as well as some insight on how you can start breaking through those blocks so that you can finally move from being in pain to being in a place of profit. And again, I'll give you the how to claim that in just a minute. First though, one of the most common hidden meanings behind our foundation pain is that fear of moving forward, that fear of going to the next networking event, of going out and talking to people and asking them not only what it is that they do, but finding out what they can do for you, how you can help them, how they can help you. It's scary. I know firsthand, that's scary stuff. So one of the best ways to break through that block is to turn the focus, to turn the spotlight off of yourself and onto others. We all got in business to help people in some way, shape, or form. We got into business to help others. Put the spotlight back to that. Not on, look at me, look at what I'm lacking, look at how unconfident I feel. We're not being a me kind of person. Nobody likes that. We don't like being that. So put the focus back to other people and what's going on in their life. Find out what it is that's going on with them so that you can start piecing together how to help them instead of just coming out and saying, "Hi, how can I help you today?" Because that's kind of confrontational and scary in and of itself. So how can you easily shift that focus off of yourself and onto others, especially in a networking situation? This is where it comes up the most often. Easy way to do this is to go in with a small list of questions to find out more about the people that you're talking to. You can even have them on a clipboard to make things even easier so you don't have to remember them. Questions like, who do you help? Not so much what do you do, but hey Sally, who is it that you help? Uh, Asking, what sets you apart from everyone else in your industry? We all know multiple people in any industry, but what would make me want to send a referral to you in particular as opposed to somebody else who does the same thing in the same industry? So we have, who do you help? What sets you apart from other people in your industry? And a third good question to ask is, what type of person do you most love to help? What type of person do you most love to work with? Who gets you excited? Because if you ask somebody, who do you need as referrals, they're always going to say something along the lines of someone with a checkbook and a pulse, which is great. Those are always good clients. However, we want to get a little more specific so that we can help them even better with giving them referrals that we know that they're going to enjoy working with. So, who do you help? What sets you apart from others in your industry? And what type of person do you most love to work with? Now, also be able to answer these questions for yourself if someone asks them to you, because again, that'll really help them give you the help that you need as well. That's going to be the most beneficial for you. So, and make up your own questions too if something sounds more in line with what it is that you're doing, but have those questions to find out more about them. Okay? So, I know you're going to have questions of your own about your own individual pains and how it relates to you in your particular situation. So to get access to that 15-minute gifted call to break through your business blocks and finally move from pain into profit, click right here. And thank you for watching. To your healthy business and a healthy you, I'm Dr. Vicky.